I thought that one's all done. Not gonna go for the infinite reward. That one's just done now. Just want to get them last books on this one too. That rifle probably done crafting at the ranch, so that one's done. Remember I crafted it earlier. My setup to come here. I'll do this one right here. Kill all these spirits. Pass these canyon trials waves, and then the 100 spirits. That's another 700 points. That'll get like the level 16, 17, maybe even the level 18 reward. Then I'm done with that one. I never usually complete the Wrangler track because I don't do the canyon waves that much. And then this one, I'll eat them 3 more dishes to get that 500. And then I just got to do one of these others. I'm not going to craft them gun parts. I guess I'll just kill the bandits. Finish that one up to 20, get that rubber and spice. And that's it. There's about a day and a half left on this run of tracks. And then with a new update, they're coming out with some expansion of the tracks, and you'll be able to craft charcoal with higher tier wood and Alliance base. The watchtowers there, they're scaled now up to like the level of your base, your buildings. So then I think you can upgrade them too with that new update. Still upgrade them. I think you can get them up to level 2 now. Maybe you can get them higher. Your base and buildings are higher level, now with that new update. We'll see. I think that feature's already part of the game. Yeah, I'll just kill all these bandits, That rifle's done. Just put whatever in baggage, I don't think I'll find at this hideout to be able to stack higher. I guess I'll just put everything in there. Pretty much. Yeah, this rifle will do fine here. Easy, medium difficulty, tier 7 quest, that weapon's great. Easy to fix, just 2 fish, fried fish. For the harder quests, I usually take something stronger. Maybe a rare rifle or uncommon pistol. Parabellum pistol's really good. I mean, it's about the same damage as this rifle, maybe less, but it gets the extra crit chance and then the extra damage, to bandits. That Parabellum's a really good little pistol. Anywhere. Even the Winchester 1892, the tier 5 rare rifle, works good. And even in Rio Bravo territory, I've used it. In Rio Bravo territory a few times here and there. Yeah, it's fine for this area. Not as powerful, but it's fine, yeah, for this area. Ooh, he was running back to call his buddies, but then he turned back around. You see him do that every once in a while. Yeah. Yeah, I'll kill all the oryx here for their meat and hides. I usually do. Real easy to kill, for them high tier hides and meat. I usually get the trees here, yeah, when I can. They got a decent axe with durability. I just brought the pickaxe to get the tier 7 ore, at the canyon there. Sometimes you can find 3 or 4 pieces, at one of them canyons. One visit. Got molybdenum ore. Yeah, this base should be, it's just an easy difficulty. I got that pretty good rifle. Shouldn't have any trouble here. Yeah, the meat can go in there. Just run them around the buildings, and use the sides of the walls to defend and hit and run, hit and run. That's all you really have to do. It's like my pig, he ain't even. Usually they shoot at the animal, a distraction. He was just shooting at me there, though. I kind of wanted to take them boots off to dismantle them for the belt, Oh well, broken. I think this takes 9 dynamites, 5 here on this tier 7 door. Dang, some good resources in there, all tier 7. And I think that other building, the door or window on it takes 4 dynamites. Yeah, the medium tier 7 hideout base to get in the 3 buildings, the doors are windows you want to blow. I think it takes 12 dynamite. The hard difficulty, the 4 buildings, I'm not sure, 15 or 16 dynamites maybe is what it takes. Anybody know exactly? Usually I can see the chat on here when I bring up this screen on the top there. Black area by pushing that little round icon on the left. That looks like the Canyon Trials logo. Right. I don't know, on this Galaxy A22, the Samsung. That chat never shows up. On some of the phones I get, the higher quality it will. I mean, this is Samsung's best phone from 4 years ago, but I can't seem to get the chat. When I do a live stream. I think I streamed that Raid Shadow Legends game the other day. I didn't check. I didn't really check to see if I could. I mean, I could talk on this chat when I tap on the character, and leave messages, but I can't see the YouTube chat, or the leaderboard or anything. I know more bandits laying around with anything on them. All right, I'll get to that West Star, tier 6 hard next at Ash Grove. Find the hostage, in the train robbery. Then, let's see. Oh, that rifle should be done. I gotta kill some more bandits real quick first. I think I'll do that and finish this up, I just need to do one of them quests on stage there and then eat 3 more of them tier 7 dishes. Stage 20 is 500 points too. So that'll take care of that, eating them dishes, and then I just need 30 points, finish up 19 or vice versa. This one I'll do. That one's done. That one's done. The rifle's done crafting at the ranch I started earlier on in the stream. So I'll kill these bandits real quick. Let me get in here to, I guess the hell's hollow. Let me put some, I was thinking about putting some stuff in storage in Old Tascosa, but I got a little room there. And then right here, I can use these up. That gives me a little more room. 5, 6 spaces. I'll just waste this coat. It's just level 1 and these pants. Good to dismantle for resources, but I'd rather have the molybdenum or tungsten. Something else in this mine, Wool cloths, other resources, coal. Might be able to pick up some coal in here. Iron. Breaking the tier 6 and 7 ores. Yeah, there's a piece of molybdenum right there. Get that real quick. All right, let's find some bandits in here. I need to kill 13 of them. Finish that one task. There's some tungsten. I'll go ahead and grab that. Try not to be seen by them wolves. There's some bandits right over there. Let's go get them. Maybe I'll come back up through here later. Yeah, there's a bunch of bandits over here. It's like right up through there too. Along that bridge. Oh, looks like my pig leveled up, and healed. Yeah, it just leveled up to 126. Pretty tough little pig. Does some good damage. That's about what a lynx does. Tier 7. I think a wolf does a little more. 1800 some. The Mexican wolf. See if I got room, yeah. This stuff. Kind of running out of room. I guess that jacket and pants will break real soon. Should be able to find some more bandits in here and complete that task, and the rest of that track. Yeah. Just need to kill about 5 more bandits, maybe. 4 more. Once that hat and jacket breaks, I'll have room. I need to plug in my charger. Give me a minute. I'm going to try and avoid that dog, I think. I think that passage is up there. No, it's another bandit, maybe. It looks... Ooh, there's some molybdenum. Sniper, yeah, let's get rid of it. Yeah, I got room. That looks like there might be a flamethrower over here. No, a bear. Some more bandits. It's got to kill a couple more bandits, maybe 3. Finish up that track task. I'll try and get some more molybdenum in here. Another resources. Probably some molybdenum in this box. The pickaxe? No, it's some other stuff. Okay, finish that bandits task. I'm just going to find some more resources in here and get on to Ash Grove. Find that West Star. Yeah, I'll just do this one to finish this track up. Not going to finish that Wrangler track. I never do. Think that wolf will see me there? Yep. And I think over here to the very right there might be some. Pick it. Nah, I could have put that wolf fang in there, huh? Let's see what's over here, and then maybe I'll get lost. Ah, there we go. There's that passage. There's always some molybdenum and coal in there. Limestone. A little bit. Sometimes you can get around the bandits too in there, but Now there we go. Finish that boss's task. Oh man, that finished that one up. 200 bucks right on. I crafted that rifle earlier, remember, before I came to Rio Bravo to do these other tasks. I kind of need that rifle not to finish that track. All right, let me get this coal and I'll go ahead and maybe so it's up to the right. Get back to the ranch, finish up the stream. Well, I gotta find that train robbery too, the West Star, Tier 6 hard mode, at Ash Grove. I got some gear left to find resources in here with though, and I don't know, that rifle, I'm just gonna get. Find that West Star. That rifle's a little low on durability. Might be something in storage here to grab. I'll get to Ash Grove. Nah, it's my backup stuff. How much time's left on that? 49 minutes. Yeah, it's usually just a couple of bandits holding them hostages down. Pretty easy to find, and then I'll get to that. I'll get back to ranch, put stuff away, and find that, head over to that train, Trying to auto run, make it a little faster, pick up the corn. Almost run into that bandit camp. Yeah, them hostages around here somewhere. Yeah, I can't put anything in my compartments. You can put animal baits in the compartments now. You couldn't before, remember? That's a thing you can do now. Grab that canteen for sure. Make healing items. Back at the ranch. Just mainly trying to find them hostages here. Don't really need the resources. Tier 4 resources aren't really of any value at this level. Other than like coal, it's tier 3 though. I mean, you can find coal here. Oh yeah, this is tier 6 hard. There's always tier 7 bandits. There's always tier 7 bandits. Yep, at this one. Dang, that flamethrower got my pig down. I'll just hit it with this. I'll just take that flamethrower with this bow. Not the weapon really, but I mean, you can hit and run. You can always hit and run and take care of it. Ah, Piazza. Yeah, there's one more bandit to take care of over here. And we gone. All right, that rifle should be done. Yeah, that I crafted earlier. Some good metals there to put away. Tier 6 and 7. Got a ton of them gun parts somehow, man. Sometimes they just add up, you know. Sometimes you think you get them and you don't have them. I'll change the hat and pants. It's tier 6 hard. I probably need more than that one rifle with 20% durability. So I'll take this sheriff hat. What the heck? Yeah, this thing, I guess. It ought to be plenty. Those are the only boots really I got now, I think. I mean, I can repair some, but Santa boots, but they ain't really effective at tier 6. Here's that rifle I just crafted. I guess I'll grab it. Take it with that other one. Put them tools away. Fill up some canteens. Put the rest of this stuff away and I'll find that hijacked train. I think I need to feed my cows 12 hours until the meat's produced and they need fed again. Usually I don't feed my chickens. They're not really worth it. I mean, I don't produce enough food from my fields or any other way, to keep the chickens going too. I mean, I do. It's enough with 8 fields at like mostly level 4, 5, 6, 7. At 2 at level 7. 4 at 5, 2 at 4. I mean, it's enough food to keep it all going daily. And even make like food for guard post at Alliance Base, and some other things. But I usually don't feed the chickens at all because they don't really give that much. There, that one's just completely done now. All the tasks. I guess I'll get another task, one more day to be able to get that infinite reward. But might not go after it depending on the task. Yeah, I just never feed the chickens. They're not worth spending the food when you can feed your horses and cows, you know, all them horses you got. It's stable and they all just eat at once. You don't have to feed them separately, and the cows are better meat, you know. The craft baits and make food items at the kitchen. Feed your pets. A chicken just ain't worth it at this tier, really. I mean, I'll feed them every once in a while when I get buckets. The buckets of food for free, you know, from some daily reward or something. But I never feed them now. So I'll change that ring for more attack speed or something else. Let's see. I got that pet ring, but can't take a pet on that train. I got this one. Let's see. Right there. Yeah. There's a tier 6 version of it. I usually just wear these plus 19 attack speed rings. I haven't used Spirit Build for a while. I mean, I use it up to like level 100, 110, you know, like a lot of people do to collect resources, make it easier to get around at locations. But when tier 6 unlocked Burrito Wilds, you know, when I had unlocked that, it's better to go with attack speed and a pet, you know, especially at the Digger's Den, the hideout there. But I'll change it. I changed it to Spirit once or twice, you know, after that, just to fiddle around with it. But like, you know, a few months ago, been a few months probably since I went to the Spirit Build. And for like the canyon, you know, Spirit's good. You can use them animals. I haven't used it for a while. Yeah, I think I got plenty of them. 4 pairs. I'll just put them to dismantle. Put that hide away and get to that train. Yeah, see, I gave one of them tier 7 leathers. I've been running short on them, trying to fix clothes and okay, yeah, and then I got them 2 buffs going. That should be plenty. Armors, huh? Go to that tier 6 West Star train. Hard mode, yeah. Yeah, rifle's overpowered for tier 6. That common T7 at level 5. It should be easy. Easy quest to finish. Maybe I'll check Alliance after, you know, to check out the watchtowers from that new update. I updated earlier this morning. Yeah, maybe I'll get up there and check it out. See if they're upgradable, you know, to level 3 or whatever. If they're already there or 4. Because all our Alliance base buildings are level 5 or 6. We're getting them up to level 6 and 7, you know. I mean, the gold mine's level 4, but, you know, it takes tier 6 resources to get it to level 5. Maybe even tier 7, I'm not sure. And we're trying to get the gold mine to level 5 and our safe's level 5. I think our hall and headquarters is level 4. Our headquarters is level 5. I think our power station might be level 5. And then a transformer at the power station, I think it's level 3 or 4. Merchant shop is level 4, I think. Place of power is like level 5. Many other parts of it, I think, are about level 4. Yeah. Everything takes, tier 6 or 7 resources mainly. Maybe some tier 5. Some metals. For the railway depot, the little thing on the side of it, There's a jacket. Guess I'll slip it on. Okay, here's the big bad boss. He got his rifle up there. Yep. I'll pull him off there. Easier to kill, especially if you have a rifle. You can do that little hit and run hitch. You don't have to move a little, and you get an extra shot. Okie doke. Time to go to Silverton. Get some rewards. And in this stream, let's check out the Alliance. See about the watchtowers. I think that's the only thing that changed this update was them watchtowers, right? At the base. They scale with the level of your buildings now or whatever. Oh, whoa, yeah, they even look a little different, man. I think this is where I'm at, yeah. I just put a new rifle in there. I think yesterday morning. Then, of course, we never attacked yesterday like we usually do daily because they had that update coming. Yeah, wow, they do scale and you can upgrade them. Looks like the headquarters needs to be upgraded first. Looks like the durability loss is higher. What was it, 50 cents? 50% before maybe or something? I think ours is level 5. Oh, it's only level 4. Oh, we're waiting to get these from the gold rush. Everything else is ready. Yeah, we've had that ready for like a month. Except for that paper. Those are the hardest reward to get from the gold rush, This thing's, I think, level 5, level 4. Can go up to level 5, 30. Max of 30 gold. Takes a lot of the metals, huh? Tier 7 ingots. Our haul, I think, is level 4. I need to get some food and put it the next day or day and a half. I don't know. What are all our watchtowers? They all just level 4 or what? Since all our buildings are level 4 and 5. Looks like, yeah. Yep. So they're all maxed until we upgrade the headquarters, it looks like, to 5, and then we can get them to 5. All right, I'll get these rewards, and that'll be it for this stream. I'll easily finish that seasonal track. I just need to eat a few more tier 7 piece of food or drink. Get the 430 points, and that one will be done. I'm not going to buy the premium or elite. Probably. This one, I'll do the canyon again to finish it and these other two spirit tasks. That'll get me, the 16, 17, maybe the 18 reward. But I ain't going to finish that up. Them books would be nice to have, the 200, but I probably won't be able to get there, Probably got to breed some horses or something. Because it'll double, the points needed. At like 17 or 18 to 500. Like on these other ones. But to get that infinite reward, it just takes 200 more points. You just clear the 2 tasks a day to get that. And then, of course, and then tracks expire in about a day and a half. Then a new set will start. And the rewards, it's pretty much the same a year too. Each of them now. I'll show my skill trees in a minute and what I'm going for. I'm kind of going for damage on weapons, on the Headhunter, and then the Craftsman. Not really anything. It's pretty much just, I don't know. There's good skills you can learn, but they don't seem to be as helpful as the ones on the Wrangler track or the Headhunter track. Kind of want the damage on my weapons more anyway. It's a thing right now. And I think I'm trying to unlock tier 6 Puma and Alpha Wolf bait. Yeah, I'm kind of going for these damage ones, like right here. And then that's kind of a good one. Melee attack range, 20%. Critical strike, and then right there, shotgun damage, 10% bonus. I think this is what I'm going for right here. After I get the one before it, I can get this one. Damage to bandits, 20% increase. Except, bosses and goons. And there's another damage, 10%. And then here's a good one. Make your rare food and drink buffs last twice as long. Or half that much more, something like that. Anybody know exactly? Then here's a good one. Crit damage plus 20%. Movement speed in snow. Another shotgun damage one. There's a good one, another good one. Fire resistance. Then when I get to level 125 on my character, you know, I'm getting kind of close. Then another set of bonuses will unlock, you know, on them trees. See how it says level 125 down there at the bottom? Watch, it shows on one of them, I think. Yeah, right there. See the little 125 level, bottom right? Alpha and Puma base 7. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going for on this one. There's a good one. Top one's all spirit. I'll go for them later. Yeah, the top ones are all spirit, or that increases your feeding your pets effectiveness. That's a good one. 10% spirit damage. Set bosses. Damage to spirit bosses 20%. Wow, that's a good one. Horse max energy plus 10%. Pets have a chance to find a loot chest in location. Yeah, and then these top ones are all spirit or reroll ability in the cave. Oh, that's kind of cool. I guess you can. So if ability comes up, you know, when you clear the room, then you can reroll it or what? Anybody know? There's where you unlock fish, level 70. And all the horses up there. All right. See y'all later.